All right, Badger fans, welcome to the state quarterfinals. I'm here with Alan Picorni.
Back by popular demand.
Back by popular demand. That's a new one we get to add to the resume here for Bennington TV. Back by popular demand. Y'all asked for it, and the booster club said, we'll pay the little fee to have you come do it. We kind of mentioned this before that with the postseason play, typically we don't cover it because you got to pay a rights fee every time, and this is all volunteer and out of our own pocket sort of thing. And sounds like
Volunteer? What do you mean I'm not getting paid?
you're getting paid double from last time, remember? So,
Oh, okay.
So, and as you probably heard, Skutt come running in here. Badger just ran in a little bit ago.
Yeah, as Craig mentioned, thanks to the Bennington Athletic Booster Club for sponsoring this broadcast. One way you can pay them back and show your appreciation is to help out in concession stands and during the wrestling season and basketball season and then all throughout the spring sports. So, that's where they get most of their money from is clothing sales and concessions. So help out there and maybe more of these can happen in the future. We're about 2 minutes away from kickoff. So
they got some loud music blaring for now. Might be able to get a listen.
At least it's good music.
Yep.
Not the stuff some of the kids listen to nowadays. Yeah, here we're up here on the outdoors here. Oh, can't see Craig, but
nope, darn, I'm sitting down.
But you can kind of see where we're at. We're out in the elements with everybody else.
Yep, no press box here at Skutt. They've got the box for their scoreboard operators and whatnot, and their coaches. But even some of their coaches sit out here.
You know what, Craig? In my contract, it says that we have heated booths with catered food the entire time.
Really?
Where's we'll have to have a talk. My agent's gonna have to have a talk about this, and I need a raise in because of this. So
well, maybe you'll get like a 50% raise for it.
I think I'm gonna tell them to go for double.
Great Rump, Michael Anderson, Brian Rump, Nathan Rump, and Brady Rump.
Well, I haven't seen a coin toss yet, but
they did it before, well before the game, like 20 minutes before the game. But the Badgers are coming out, gonna kick off. Skutt's gonna take the ball to start the game. Wes Adams already got the tee ready to go. But it looks like the officials are double checking the ball to make sure it's good. Something's up. They're sending the ball back to the Badger sideline. Not quite sure what the deal is here. We already got ball issues.
Okay, well, hopefully you can hear my mic a little bit better. I hear that need it closer. I don't know. I had about an inch away, and now I have about a half inch away. So
yeah, you're a little bit louder there.
So if the person that texted me, you know who you are. If it needs to go up, let me know. Or Craig, let me know, and I'll have Craig fix it.
Might be a little drowned out a little bit too because you're a little bit closer to the speakers over there.
Yeah, maybe wait till you hear once we get going because it might be blending in with the background music because I'm pretty much almost underneath the speakers. All right, we're getting ready to kick off now.
Adams to kick for the Badgers. Bertucci and Deasing deep to receive for the Skyhawks. Let's play high school
It's a bouncing
football.
kick, and this ball's still loose. That's a free ball. And the Badgers going to pin them down deep, down to the 15-yard line. So nice start for the Badgers.
That cold ball bounced around a lot and a little hard to get a hold of, it looked like.
So good start for the Badgers. Pin them on the 17-yard line.
17-yard line.
Skyhawk in motion there. At the top of your screen, they're going to go dive down the middle. Big run going for the Skyhawks there. And they get out to the 45-yard line there.
Yeah,
that's Grant Deasing for Skutt. Picked up a huge, big gain there to the 45. First down, Skutt.
Bennington and Skutt played the first game of the season, and Skutt came away at the 49-28 win, and so a lot of points scored then, and expecting a lot of points scored now for both teams.
No motion this time, but looks like very similar playing this time. The Badgers are ready for it. And
no stop for about a 1 yard gain, looks like. They're going to give him forward progress on that play.
Skyhawks at their own 46. An update from state volleyball in Lincoln. Skutt Catholic wins the second set 27-25 and are ahead 2-0 in the best of 5 semifinal against Norris.
Okay, second down and 9.
It's Chambers in motion. And this time they go hand off to the fullback, and he picks up about 8 yards there. So 7 yards. They're going to give him
third down
and 2.
Big play here right away. If we can get a stop right now, I assume they're going to be punting it. And, as long as they don't give them any more yardage there, to get the ball back. So big down right here, right now.
They get up the middle, and he picks up about 4 yards there for a first down.
Gain of 4 on the play. Good job, line. Tackle by Hoff. That'll be enough for a Skyhawk first and 10 at the Badger 43-yard line.
So Skutt moving the ball well to start the game.
Yeah, it's kind of what we're expecting. Both offenses to move pretty well, move the ball. So be ready for high-scoring game. There you go, nice stop for the Badgers. Pick up about 3 is all.
Gain of about 3 on the play. Tackle by Leclerc. Second and 7, Skyhawks at the Bennington 40-yard line.
So you can see across the way, there's Bennington crowd over there. They're nice crowd today, filling up the visitor stand. So good to see a lot of support out here for the Badgers. And we got several watching on Bennington TV. Listen to our announcement and bad jokes and everything else.
Little play action here. And
they
tip it a little bit high, but
still catchable.
Still Cutsburg, Gunner Ott should have came down with it. Cold hands there. So we bring up 3rd and 7 for the Skyhawks. They might be coming into 4-down territory here. So
I think if they can keep them to at least 4th and 4 or 4th and 3 or more, they'll be punting. But it's not quite close enough. They run up the middle. They're going to be short.
Looks like
they're going to do here.
Be short by about 3 yards here. So bring up 4th and 3.
So big.
Gain of about
Yep, looks like they're going to go for it.
I mean, 4th and 4 there, not quite as much. So it looks like the Skyhawks are going to go for it here.
So big down here. If the Badgers are going to stop, we can have good field position to get our offense going. You can hear the Bennington crowd over there. They're making a lot of noise right now.
Yeah, it looks like there's a delay of game is my guess here.
Yep, look, they're trying to draw him offside.
Nope, they called timeout.
Oh, okay.
Got a timeout in before the delay.
Probably trying, I would assume they're trying to draw him off.
Schedule a free assessment to be seen at one of our Athletico's clinics or virtually from the comfort of your home.
You don't really see a punt unit coming out, although high school it's hard to tell. You don't have like college and NFL where the whole team comes in and out. But
well, just like the Badgers, you got the quarterback as the punter.
Yep. So
you have to be prepared at all times for everything.
So you don't know until they get back out there.
Visit www.sidelinestores.com and search for Skutt Catholic.
All right, we're getting ready to go again. Officials are blowing the whistle to get them out there.
All right, Bennington doesn't send anybody back, and Skyhawks are lining up. They're going to go for it here.
Yep, quarterback's under center in the I formation.
And they're going to go play action pass here. Quarterback scrambling.
And
he's just going to get it. Looks like he's breaking a few tackles and down to the 15-yard line. Now they're going to get him down to the 17. So big play for the Skyhawks.
Looked like Badgers had him stopped there for a second there, and he split the two defenders and ran upfield.
At the Bennington 17-yard line.
Don't see who the player for Bennington is down there. He was one of the guys that looked like he had the quarterback.
It looks like Tyler LeClaire.
Yeah. And maybe that had something to do with not getting the tackle there, or twist an ankle or a knee or something, and again not have an opportunity for a tackle.
If he's hurt, that's a pretty big loss for the Badgers. If he's seriously hurt.
Yeah,
it's not looking good.
Not looking good. Yeah, he's got his hands on his helmet. I know he's off camera for you guys, but no need to see it. But
yeah, it looked like when quarterback cut back to when Tyler went to make the cut, he might have rolled his ankle there.
yeah, they're bringing out the cart to take him away. So that's not looking like anything good there. Yeah, Craig, you need to get some instant replay here, so we can see these things.
Well,
we have it up here, but
fans at home have it. It's called go rewind a little bit, scrub back a little bit, and you can watch it. We do have the DVR enabled, so if you're wanting to see things on replay, you can scrub it back.
There you go. There's instant replay.
This is a volunteer operation. We don't have that's some fancy gear to do replay. That stuff's pretty expensive. So
maybe the Booster Club will pitch in for that. Maybe they'll also pitch in for the heated room and catering and all that stuff. I mean, gee,
you got to put that in the contract.
It's my contract, Craig.
Looks like an air cast is coming out.
Yeah, that's not good.
On the ankle.
Yeah, it's just too bad that something like that happens this early in the game, and not only that, I mean, who knows how serious it is, but affects his basketball season too. You always hate to see that happen on anybody.
Yeah, hopefully when he gets the doctor, he'll be able to. It's not as bad as it could be.
Well, they're taking their time here. I mean, what you should do.
Right.
Obviously, that kind of injury. And normally cut out to a commercial. But
Yeah, don't
see, Craig, if you got
have
some
any commercial
commercials,
ads.
maybe if you sell some commercial ads, you could pay for my contract things you're missing. And maybe we can get that instant replay that the listeners don't have to do themselves. You got to start working on that, Craig.
They've got
Let's give a big round
Tyler
of
up on
applause and well wishes.
1 foot.
Number 5, Tyler LeClaire.
Yeah, they got Tyler Gator now, so they're take him off the field, and we'll get going here soon. Badgers running over to encourage their teammate.
Yeah, he's got his right ankle splinted up there, and they're starting to head towards the entrance, the field.
It'll be first and 10, Skutt Catholic.
As soon as they clear the field, we're going to have first and 10 from the 17.
So
8 minutes and 7 seconds left here in the first quarter.
all right, we're back in business here. Hopefully something like this doesn't affect the Badgers in a negative way. Maybe positive, fire them up.
And this time it passed, and it's looked
and
like
he-
it's going to be broken up, but he got a hold of it.
They're
Was able
going to
bring it
call. They
down.
call the catch.
Looks like about
Craig, yeah, pull up that instant replay and see if they're see if Bowen should throw the flag, you know, and the challenge flag. Looked like he bobbled it and fell down, and it kind of fell on top of him.
At the Bennington 5-yard line.
That's definitely a well-defended ball there. And it's really hard to tell. He turned away
Yeah, it looked like,
from our view.
yeah, when I saw, I thought he was down on the ground, and the ball landed on top of him. It bounced around and ended up on top of him. So I think it was a good play,
Yep.
good call.
So first and goal from the 5. Skyhawks pick up
So
about
Yeah.
2.5.
it's like about the
Maybe
2-yard
3.
line.
For Skutt Catholic. At the Bennington
So it'll be
2-yard
first and goal from the 2. Skyhawks lining up. Looks like a little tighter splits here on the line, offensive line. So I'm expecting them to try to punch it up the middle again.
Looks like they're back in their I formation. And hand it off to the fullback.
Nope,
and,
no, quarterback keeper, and the
Oh,
Badgers
yeah.
stuff it.
Gordon on the quarterback keeper.
And
Loss of about a yard there.
No
So to
gain
bring
on
up
the
third and
play.
goal from the 3.
Tackled by Essink.
that's Essink in there for the
It'll be
tackle
third
there.
and goal for the Skyhawks. Bennington 2-yard line.
I'm not sure if he had an option there, but it looked like the fullback.
Well, that kind of came in and got him from behind and pulled him back.
Fullback would have been a better option, but looks like tight splits. This time they go toss, and the Skyhawks are in for a touchdown.
Touchdown! Brett Deasing from 2 yards out.
Lined up for the extra point here.
Holds down, kick is up. It's a low line drive, but it's good.
Got over the bar. I guess there's 6 minutes and 6 seconds left in the first quarter. And the Skyhawks draw first blood there. So now it's the Badgers' turn to take a few things. All the other fall sports are done right now, so there's not as much to report on for fall sports. But since the last time we've broadcast, we had volleyball was still in their sub-district and district play, and they ended up winning their sub-district and ended up playing number 1 ranked Skutt in the district finals and ended up losing to them 0-3 games, and so that ended their season. They finished on a good note, at least being district runners-up.
A high kickoff here. Taking about the 17, 18-yard line.
Going sideways a lot, but not much upfield. Need to get it upfield. Probably had a return on the right, and he's trying to get to his wall over there. And couldn't quite get there. So here comes the Badger offense. Last time these two played, Bowen had 407 yards of passing offense, so expect to see the ball in the air a lot here. And that's been our offense all year long, and very successful too.
So Badgers start with trips to the left, single up top.
And they're throwing the ball, what do you know?
Throw a swing pass there, nice pickup of about 6-7 yards there, about 6 yards. So it's going to be 2nd and 6 from the 30.
Gain of about 6 on the
Oh, they're going to
check that, gain of 5.
back it up, gain of 5, so 2nd and 5.
For Bennington.
So this time a quick pass there, and
Quick pass to
hit
Schmatter
right
there,
away.
and he got hit right away, but he's real close to the first down. See where they're going to mark it there. It looks like it'll be a little short, about 2 yards short, I guess.
so bring up 3rd and 2 from the 43, 42,
At their own 32-yard line.
32.
So big down here now. You need to keep the ball moving. You need to score a lot of points because it's going to, Skutt's going to be tough to stop. And
Bowen
big
throws in
catch
double coverage
to
there.
Greg
He's got
Corrigan.
Corrigan get that nice catch and the first down for the Badgers.
To Corrigan.
Dangerous throw into double coverage, but Corrigan's able to snag it and hold on.
At their own 46-yard line.
Yeah, that was a dart there, and kind of had to with the coverage, but we went to his number 1 receiver out there, so that's what you got to do in important times like that.
One drops back again, fires another one down the middle of the field, and this time
Long pass is
not caught by Buck there. Got hit a little bit after,
Bricker
but
on the coverage for the Skyhawks. It'll be
bring up 2nd and 10.
For the Badgers at their own 46.
Empty set now. Throw out to the flat to Puck and
Colby
pick up
Puck.
5 yards there, so bring up 3rd and 5. 3rd and much more manageable.
So another 3rd down here for the Badgers, but as I say, if it's anything within 20 yards, it's not a problem for them. That's no different than 1 yard.
And it looks like we're going to have,
Flag before the snap.
what we got here, it's going to be on Skutt. Nope.
False
False
start.
start on the Badgers. It looked like he was pointing towards the Skutt side, but nope. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 10.
Be a 5-yard penalty. It'll be 3rd and 10 for Bennington at their own 46.
That just gives them a little more room to run and throw. So
Bowen dropping way back again. Throws it. and it's
that's intercepted there.
They're still going.
Bond's pass is picked up.
Returned to the 48 there.
The Brinker from Skutt gets the interception.
And there's a flag down.
There is a penalty flag on the play.
Looks like a block in the back on.
A block in the back against the Skyhawks on the return.
So it's going to push them back, but still Skyhawk ball.
Block in the back against the Skyhawks during the return. So it will remain Skutt Catholic ball. It'll be a 10-yard penalty from the line of scrimmage. So it'll be 1st and 10 Skutt Catholic at their own 43-yard line.
So Skutt's taking over again now, and so the Badger D need to step up here.
This time Skyhawks go shotgun. Draw
They're
back.
going
and throw a
deep. He got his
ball.
guy open.
Had a
nice,
step.
nice defense there.
It's Mitchell Anderson breaking up the pass.
Incomplete, intended for Racy. Anderson on the coverage for the
Pass is
Badgers.
just a little bit. He put a little bit too much air underneath it, and I mean it's okay if it had been a little deeper, but gave Anderson a chance to catch up and make the good defensive tip there. But he was open. He probably had 3-4 yards on him at one point. And if he had hit him in stride, it'd have been touchdown. So nice defense recovery there for the Badgers.
So once again, shotgun, and now it's a quarterback keeper up the middle. He's going to pick up about 4 yards there to the 47. So bring up 3rd and 6 for the Skyhawks.
On the tackle for Bennington. They'll bring up 3rd and 6 for Skutt Catholic at their own 47-yard line.
Got 3 receivers out wide to the left for Skyhawks. And
once again, drop back.
he got
Pressure.
some nice pressure on him.
He's got to
gonna
throw it away.
So that'll bring up 4th down and a flag,
Gordon's pass
a late flag there.
There is a penalty flag on
Intentionally
the
grounding.
There we go. No one was in the area.
against Skutt Catholic.
So that'll be a
Spot foul. He's going to be lost down where he'll be down where he threw the ball. So it's going to bring up 3rd and about, how far are we going? 3rd and about 20 here.
That'll be a 5-yard
Or 4th and
penalty
4th and 20.
4th down, yep,
for the Skyhawks.
because that was 3rd.
Yep.
So now Skyhawks are punting, so the Bennington defense stepped up and
At their own
help out
33-yard
there.
line.
So now we'll should get decent field position after this punt.
Good snap. Good kick.
Short. Oh, and their the ball bounced and hit their player. So that kind of helped out, saved us about 10, 15 yards because that thing was going to bounce the way it was going. It was somewhat of a short kick.
Yep.
So, but it was low enough that it was going to bounce a while.
So they're going to call it touched at the 41-yard line of the Badgers.
So not too far from where we ended when we had that interception. So really, in the grand scheme of things, it probably didn't hurt too much, fortunately. And now we can go back in offense to get something going here.
Quick pass there by Bowen, and going to pick up about 8. Better forward progress. About 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first quarter here.
And that was Puck on the reception there. got some whistles. What's
got a timeout? No, it looks like we're going to have an equipment timeout.
Jersey wasn't pulled over. Just that's it. I mean, that's what it looked like. Just
yep.
So let it go. I mean, just tell them to pull it down and then let them play. But they had to take him out of the field.
Another pass. Swing out to puck here. Going to pick up about one, and he's still driving. It might be close. I think they're going to call him down just short of the first down. Boy, it looked like he was getting really close. I think he got closer than that spot they're going to give him, but I don't think he quite got it anyways.
Yeah, nice little push there. Had a bunch of, he wasn't going down, a bunch of Skyhawks on him, and he still got a little bit of progress, but couldn't quite get the first down.
Good wrestler toughness in there. Ooh, and the Skyhawks are going to stuff it right at the 50.
O'Connor on carry.
I think that was the first run of the day for us for the game.
Yes, it was. Let's see what Bowen decides to go here. 4th and 1. And Coach Bowen leaving everybody out there. They're chatting.
Yeah, with him being the punter, too. You never know, maybe something quick, but.
Looks like Nick's going to go ahead.
But he's pretty shallow.
He's got to throw the out to puck, and it's bad. It almost picked off.
Gordon on the coverage for the Skyhawks.
Puck was open. I think if he would have let him a little bit, looked like the pass was behind him.
Yeah.
Or maybe it just tipped because they saw Colby turn and reach back as if it was behind him, but it might have been tipped down too. But yeah, that was close to picked off, and that would have been a pick 6 if he would have got it. So back to Skutt. Great field position for them at the 50-yard line. So our defense is really going to need to step up here again and get a stop. So both these coaches are going all out here.
Now the Skyhawks go up the middle. Look like they're going to pick up a gain of about 4 on that to the 46.
Tackled by Essing. Gain of about
Got about a minute 45 left in the quarter.
Skyhawks got 2 split to the top and 1 at the bottom here. Badgers bringing some pressure, and they're able to get the sack. Bring up 3rd and 10 for the Badgers.
Gordon just went down. There's too many Badgers coming after him.
Looked like a design run there, and Badgers swarmed.
Wouldn't be really a swarm. Would it be a pack of Badgers, or what do you call it when you have a bunch of Badgers? I don't know. It's what it would be, but.
All right, to the top, to the bottom. Drop back pass. Ball's up. Nice catch, but he's going to be short of the first down.
Gordon's pass is complete to Brinker.
2 yards short at the 42.
So we'll see whether they go for it again. Scott went for it earlier in the same field, part of the field, and maybe looks like they're probably going to do the same thing.
All right, we got 2 to the top. I'm going to roll I formation here. I'm expecting a run up the middle, considering the stance. And they go run up to the I back there, and he's got a hole there.
Hole. He's going to go.
He's going to go for a touchdown. No flags down on that play.
Go for the extra point try. And last time it was really low. See what happens here. And that seems a little bit better, but Skutt goes up 14 to 0. We got 31 seconds left in the quarter, first quarter.
Bennington, 0.
You know, we mentioned volleyball losing to Skutt in the district finals, and here with from some of the announcements here, it looks like they're up 2 games and maybe win a 3rd game in the state semifinals and go on to the finals. But softball earlier this year also played Skutt, and they ended the softball season. So Skutt's been a little bit of a thorn in the side for the Badgers this year. Hopefully we can turn it around here yet. We've got a lot of work to do now, going down 14-0.
On your feet, Skyhawk fans, for Hodges kick.
A nice high kick for them down to about the 6-yard line. Good little run, looks like he's got some room, and up to about the 42, looks like.
32-yard.
32, all right.
Be nice if it was the 42.
Well, got some fans kind of standing in my way over here. Right. Hard to see the markers.
Miller on the return for the Badgers.
And it reflects just right off the field, the 30.
It'll be 1st and 10 Bennington. At their 30.
All right, we got to get things going here. Looks like that'll be a false starter pointing towards Bennington. So,
procedure penalty against the Badgers. That'll be a 5-yard penalty. It'll be 1st and 15 for Bennington from their own 26.
Yeah, I mentioned that Bowen had 407 yards last time against Skutt. He's right now the #1 passer in Class B, and actually #1 in yardage overall in all classes with 2,900 and I believe 10 yards, something like that, and probably will get over 3,000 yards today.
Scrambling
and
and
he slipped down. He looked like the guy hardly even touched him, and he turned like he's going to come back, and he slipped and fell. So, 2nd and a lot of yards.
And that's going to be the end of the first quarter here, as their Bennington Badgers trail the Skutt Skyhawks. 0-14.
2nd and 28 when we start the 2nd quarter. Since we met last, we had cross country, had the state tournament. Did well overall out there. Both boys and girls qualified to the state tournament. And the boys team finished 10th overall. And the top 15 individuals medal. And we had Keaton Miller finishing 13th for the Badgers. So a good finish to the season for the boys. And girls, team finished 5th overall. Excellent for the girls. And Kayla Whitland was 14th in the individuals. So, great end of the season for the cross-country team. Did really well. We had a Bowen dropping back. He looked like a screen, but they had it sniffed out there and actually lost some yardage there. Lost about 3 more yards. So that'd be about 3rd and about 31. That's starting to get out of the range of we're okay no matter what. So, but you never know. We'll see.
It'll be 3rd and 30 for the Badgers.
We get some heat, and Bowen scrambling in the end zone. Steps up and throws.
He's got a guy wide open.
Got him wide open. He's got the ball. He's down to the 30. Down to the 20. He's got space to the 10. Touchdown, Badgers.
Told you, don't worry. It's
Touchdown.
we got
Unfortunately, our cameraman's slacking on the play there, so we got a little ahead of the run, but
need a
hopefully
better cameraman or pay him more. But
for once, we were ahead of the ball instead of behind it on a big play like that. A huge play for the Badgers, just huge. Down 3rd and 31, and Bowen scrambling in from the end zone and heaves it up and had Mitchell Anderson wide open.
And hit him in stride, too. Perfect
Just
pass.
perfect.
Point after touchdown is good.
See, so that 3rd and 20, I might need to expand that to about 3rd and 35 if we're still okay.
Catholic 14, Bennington.
Or actually, they went all the way. It doesn't matter. 3rd and whatever, it doesn't matter.
That was
So that should put Bowen over 3,000 yards passing for the season and leading all classes in passing so he's averaging about 291 yards a game and with 37 touchdowns now, 38 touchdowns on the season. So a great year for the senior. I know he's getting some college interest. You know, someone is going to get he's a heck of an athlete too, you know, and you know, someone's going to get a good one there.
Watching that play again, Anderson did a great job of just continuing to work in the open space downfield and give him a chance. The Skyhawks with a nice big return here to the 42-yard line. So they're going to start off with great field position here on this drive.
Opheim on the tackle for the Badgers. Skutt Catholic will take over 1st and 10 at their own 43.
All right, so Bennington really needed that to get back in this game. So now we need to get the defense to step up and get a stop, and we'll be right back in it.
From shotgun quarterback keeper here.
He's got to get a first down. Got a lot of yardage there.
Gordon on the carry. Gain of 19 on the play, tackled by Pullman. It'll be 1st and 10, Skutt Catholic at the Bennington 39.
Skutt comes back out in I formation here. And run up the middle.
For a short game.
Gain about 2 there for Deasing.
Essink on the tackle for Bennington. Gain of about 2 on the play. 2nd and 8 for the Skyhawks at the Bennington 37-yard line.
We're getting about 10 minutes left in the half here. Still a lot of time left in this half. Oh, it looked like Badgers had him stop for a second there at the line, and he broke through for a first down there. So they'll have first down and 10 at the 25.
Gain of 12 on the play. Tackle by Whippen for the Badgers. It'll be 1st and 10 Skyhawks on the Badger 25-yard line.
Another fullback carry up the middle here. And he's able to continue pushing through tackles. Pick up of about 9. It's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Skyhawks at the Badger 16.
Another time going up the middle here, but we're going to have a false start on the Skyhawks. Bring them back 5 yards.
That'll be a 5-yard penalty. 2nd and 6 Skyhawks from the Bennington 21.
So we got 2nd and 6 here.
Time they split out a tight end on the bottom. They're going to throw to him here.
It's
It's picked off
intercept-
by the Badgers.
He's got some. If he can get, he could have got down the sideline. He might have had a pick six there, but
Got the 37, 38 yard there.
Seth Wimpin on the interception. So nice stop for the Badgers, and now we're in business. And if we can get down, we move down the field and score. Put us right back in this game. When things for a while that weren't looking good. Down 14-0, and now suddenly 14-7, and we have the ball.
One steps back, throws.
Grady Corrigan comes back there, and looks like he's picked up about 7.
Bond's pass is complete to Corrigan. Trout on the tackle for the Skyhawks.
So nice first down, gain of 7, bring up 2nd and 3.
Badgers at their own 45.
Going back again, throws it out. He's got a first down and a little bit more.
Puck out there, got a first down. Nice little pass out there.
It'll be first and 10 Bennington.
Badgers driving again.
Skyhawk 47.
This might be a game that last person has the ball scores wins.
Yep. 8:25 left here in the half. Another pass out. Breaks one and picks up about 10 yards there. Bring up
real
first.
close to first down. Are they going to give it to him, or
Now they're going to be, it was pick up a 9.
a little short?
Gave him 9.
It'll be 2nd and 1 for the Badgers. The Skyhawk 38.
2nd and 1, 2nd and 31, no different.
One throws it down
Oh,
a little behind his receiver.
Yeah, there comes a flag. I
Here's
say
a
he was hit a little early, so
Bond's pass is
Yep.
incomplete.
flags came out right away. There's no doubt there.
Yeah, the ball was a little behind him when Schmaderer went back for it. He got hit a little bit early, and that'll draw some flags.
Pass interference against the Skyhawks. That'll be a 15-yard penalty.
So Badgers driving again here. To the top, to the bottom here.
On the 21 or 23, I mean. Ball
Going
drops
back.
deep. He's got a guy. And
Little underthrows it, and it's intercepted.
Intercepted in the end zone.
Bond's
Just
pass
a
is
little bit.
intercepted.
Let him a little bit. He would have been at a touchdown. Looked like.
Gordon. Skutt Catholic will take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Yeah.
Thrown a little bit behind.
If you haven't noticed, we're amongst the Skutt crowd, so there'll be some interesting comments once in a while. Very supportive of their team.
Another run up the
Big
middle
run
here.
up
It's
the
got a
middle
big
there.
hole. Breaks a few tackles. It's got lots
Got
of
an
space.
angle.
Decent on the carry for Skutt Catholic.
It's brought down there by, looks like Jace Miller after a huge run up the middle.
Tackled by Miller for the Badgers. It'll be 1st and 10 Skyhawks at the Badger 35-yard line.
This time up the middle, pickup of about
Odd on the carry.
3 on that one.
Gain of 2 on the play. Tackled by Essing. It'll be 2nd and 8.
So we're down about 7 minutes and 20 seconds in the half right now. You know, still a lot of time for some scoring, but you know, really as much offense as we've had so far both ways. 14-7 is kind of surprising, but both teams have been driving it and turning it over kind of deep. You know, Badgers got an interception over here when Skutt was driving, and we were driving, and they got an interception in the end zone. So a lot of yardage, but not as much scoring. But here's a big run up the middle again, and Badgers have a little bit of a tough time right now with runs up the middle.
Gain of about 11 on the play. Tackled by Schmatter. It'll be 1st and 10 Skutt Catholic at the Bennington 22-yard line.
So they need to make another big stop here and try to get the ball back.
This time going up the middle again
Yep.
with the eye back.
And
And
getting several yards again. Looks like
Easing on the carry.
5 or 6 yards.
Tackled by
6
Essing.
yards on the carry there.
Gain of about 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. for
Getting
the
big
Skyhawks
chunks up the middle. We're going to need to
at the
stop
Bennington
them there.
17-yard line.
You know, if we can't stop them, those runs up the middle, they're going to do that all day long. And
drive down
that's
the
safe and drive down the field, keep our offense off. There we go. That's
Looks like
Oh,
a keeper there. Quarterback decided to keep it there at the last second. And
Gordon on the quarterback keeper. Gain of 7 on the play.
picked up another first down for
Tackled by Corrigan.
Skutt.
Check that gain of 6 on the play, so it'll be 1st and 10 Skutt Catholic at the Bennington 11-yard line. Skutt Catholic for the
Their
practice exam.
quarterback was just kind of standing there looking around, and then Sherman calls a timeout. So I don't know if they're trying to get a look at what Bennington was, how they were lining up, or if there's some confusion on their part. But anyhow, we got 5 minutes, 16 seconds in the quarter. You know, still got plenty of time if we can get a stop to go down the field and score. But you know, this is kind of critical right now. We don't want to go down 14 going in the half. You know, the Badgers get the ball back. Be nice if we can get a stop, go down the field, score, and tie this thing up. Then we get the ball and we get getting that advantage and maybe score the coming out of the half, and then they're chasing us instead. But right now, the most important thing is getting a stop here. Even if you can get it away with just only 3 points, that would be, at this point, would be a win here.
Turn back up the middle again. Little hole, but Badgers are
Easing on the carry.
able to close down on it. So pickup of about 4.
Yeah, still just too many. I mean, they're not getting the big runs right now, but still
4 yards all you
4
need.
yards is just too much. Yeah, Skutt's they're just taking their time, letting the clock run down. If they score, they're going to make it tough for the Badgers to score. And then they're in for a touchdown.
Skyhawks. Cutter up from 7 yards out.
So that drive, Skutt just went down the middle every single play. Decided not to pass it. That's where they got in trouble last drive. They were running it down the middle and went to pass and got it picked off this time.
And the point is good, so it's 21-7. Yeah, and really, there's no need to, do anything else. If you can run time, I mean, you're just going to demoralize the opponent, and you're going to score. So, you know, that's smart on their part. We just need to find a way to stop that, and obviously you stop that, and then you got other things you got to worry about, but first thing you need to stop that run up the middle.
Yep. So 4 minutes and 33 seconds left in the half here. Skyhawks lead the Badgers 21-7.
On your feet, Skyhawk fans, for Hodges kick.
It's a deep kick into the end zone.
It's going to be a touchback.
It'll be Bennington ball, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, now we got to get that offense going. You know, Bowen, we talked about him being the #1 passer in the state. You know, he certainly got pass out to Colby Puck, a short, maybe a yard is all he got out of that. But he's got certainly got some receivers out there, and we've seen it already. Grady Corrigan's #6 in Class B, 44 catches, averaging 63 yards a game, about 570 overall, and with 10 touchdowns. There it is out.
Got a first down there, and a little bit more.
I think that was Schmatter there. The reception. Schmatter, speaking of him, he's #8 in the state as far as receiving goes, with 30 catches, 558 yards, averaging 62 a game with 7 TDs. So two good receivers, and Colby Puck, you hear calling his name a lot too. He's also a good receiver, and there he is. Colby's with another reception.
Pick up
for
about
a short
3.
game, but they're moving the ball, and we got 3 minutes and 35 seconds left in the half, so need to be moving. It's plenty of time for the Badgers.
Yep.
But still can't waste too much time. Oh, he's got a little bit of pressure, and Bowen's going to run it, and he's going to be close to the first down. Be very close.
I think they're spotted just short.
Just about half a yard short.
It'll be
so 3rd and 1.
The Badgers at their own 42-yard line.
Sign keeper there, Bowen. He's got
a lot of room. He can go.
He's down to the 20. He's got one man to beat.
And he's going to
score. Touchdown, Badgers.
Touchdown, Bennington.
Nice run by Bowen up the middle on a design quarterback keeper.
The quarterback draw. He took the snap, took a step or two back, and then took off right up the middle, and there's wide open spaces. Told you it doesn't take long to score.
We got a low audio fix there just in time for a nice Badger score.
Low kick, but it's over. That's all you need.
They're driving those low kicks through tonight.
And with 2 minutes and 50 seconds left to go.
So we got 2 minutes, 50 seconds in the half.
Bennington, 14.
A lot more scoring this half, or this quarter.
Yep, starting to open up the offense. I think they're getting warmed up. Say this last weekend, band was at the State Marching Festival. Did a very nice job, superior rating. So excellent job to them, and they continue to do very well. So we're getting ready to kick it off again.
Adams to kick for the Badgers.
Another bouncer up the middle there. they're going to have good field position.
Be about the 37-yard line there.
Worked the first time. This time, not quite so much. They were kind of ready for it. Kind of caught them off guard on the kickoff to start the game, but this one I think they were waiting and ready.
38-yard line.
All right, 1st and 10 from the 38. And once again, this time a keeper by the quarterback.
And he's got some yardage. He might break. He got Grady Corrigan, got an angle if he can get him, and he's a touchdown for Skutt.
So just like that, Skutt's able to strike, and everybody took the dive, man, and the quarterback was able to come around the end. And
yeah, they got some nice. The quarterback does a nice job of faking, and you know, I've seen that a couple times where you think you hand it off and he kept it. And we're shaking here because we're in the stands and guys are walking back and forth here. These fancy place you got us, Craig. This fancy place you got us. You know.
Yeah, like I said, Skutt doesn't have the crow's nest that we've got, the indoor crow's nest that we've got at Bennington.
We got them beat there. Instead of a 8-foot table, it's barely enough to put our equipment on and out amongst the crowd. All right, Badgers down 28-14. We got 2:29 left in the quarter. Lots of time to score again, but you know, it'd be nice to get another score real quick here this half and close the gap and not give them enough time for them to score. Like I said, getting the kick off the second half, that'll help us get back into the game, but we got to take care of this drive first.
Nice big kick again. It's going to go back in the end zone and for a touchback. So Badgers are going to start at the 20.
Kick was halfway into the end zone.
Ball back.
As into the ground is intended for Grady Corrigan, but I don't know if they had a defender there that in front of him might have been able to step in front of it. It was a little higher, so maybe it was intentional thrown in the ground. I don't know, but probably good thing it was, because it might have been picked off. Oh, and that was tipped at the line, and fortunately fell incomplete there. Yeah, that was dangerous. A lot of Skyhawks around that one. So 3rd and 10. That's not a problem, but still you gotta get the play. The yardage doesn't matter. A lot of time for Bowen, and he's got Grady Corrigan.
It's picked off. Throw is a little bit short. Nope, it's going to be incomplete.
Bowen's pass is incomplete. Broken up by Trout.
Yeah, it's just he had Corrigan open. It was just a little short. If he would have hit him, Corrigan had a big gain and might have been able to go, but you know, at least would have definitely had the first down. Well, he got some heat there in the low punt, and they're going to return it.
Right about the 40.
So 2 minutes and 7 seconds left in the half. So Badger defense is going to need to really step up here and keep Skutt out of the end zone so that we don't go down by 3 scores and have to fight back from that. That's going to be tough.
This time Skutt drops back, heaves one up.
And oh, nice defender was right on him all the way, turned nice at the right time, and I think he might have got a hand on that. If he didn't, that might have been a touchdown there. So nice defensive play. I think that was Jason Miller there on the defense. Skutt going for it all there.
I think it was Mitchell Anderson on the breakup.
All right.
Back to the same play that they scored a touchdown on earlier, quarterback keeper, and this time goes down after a pickup of about 8.
We need better spotters around here, Craig, to get these numbers right. Need some binoculars, too. There's old guys that can't see far.
Speak for yourself.
It'll be 3rd and 3 for the Skyhawks.
I can see the numbers mostly.
So we're down under 2 minutes left in the first half.
Interesting, the quarterback took a knee there, or not really knee, but slid down to keep in bounds, obviously, run the clock out. So you think they'd want to score, and I'm sure they're trying to.
They got a nice out there, get the catch. He's able to break it down, take down, but goes out of bounds at the 25.
No, I think they're marking him inbound, so they'll start the clock then when they spot it. So yep, they're starting the clock, winding the clock. There's 1:18 and counting down.
So they're saying he was tackled inbounds.
Well, yeah, it looked like they blew it before he went out.
They blew it, and he was swinging his arm like he was in bounds the whole time. So now Skutt's calling a timeout, I think. Yep, it's going to be a timeout on the Skyhawks. He had hit his knee is what the official's saying. That he was in bounds. And they're going to charge Skutt a timeout, I believe. Nope, they're not going to charge him a timeout. They're just going to let him stop and discuss it. So they're going to restart the clock there.
Restart
the play clock.
Got under a minute left now.
They go up the middle
Big
again.
Run up the middle.
Possibly a touchdown-saving tackle there.
Skutt has one timeout left, and they're hurrying up to the line. Down to 40 seconds left in the half. This is a big defensive stop we need here. Get some pressure on the quarterback. He's going deep, got a guy, and
Gordon's pass is incomplete, intended for Trout.
A couple guys there that were open, but kind of split the two of them. I missed them.
3rd and 2 for the Skyhawks at the Bennington 19-yard line.
So that stopped the clock at 28 seconds left. 3rd and about 2. Guy wide open. And he drops it.
Dropped the ball.
He had it. It was wide open there and in his hands, and dropped it as he went down. 22 seconds. So that only took about 6 seconds off. It's 4th down, 4th and about 2. So a big down here if the Badgers can get a stop.
Skutt still can run up the middle here if they'd like. They have the option to run.
The way they've been moving it up the middle, that'll work too. But
got a timeout left, it looks like.
Looks like they're lined up. That's probably what's going to happen. Some kind of run there, and and they got the first down and more. And
he stopped at the. They're getting forward progress to the 8-yard line there. So we got
15 seconds.
It'll be 1st and goal, Skutt Catholic.
And they didn't take a timeout. Wow.
Oh, he went ahead and spiked in the dirt there. And they ran a couple more seconds off. You'd think home clock would stop it right away, but
they lost 5 seconds. Why? I guess you want to save that timeout in case you get sacked or something. But now you got about 2 plays is all you got. 2 shots to the end zone. You might have had 3 if you took a timeout, but I suppose if you get tackled, then it's over then. And so
Yep.
you kind of have to save that. You lose 1 down for an opportunity to have 2 plays guaranteed.
A little bit of pressure coming.
Quarterback's running and
He's going to score a
he's
touchdown.
going to score.
Skyhawks. Gordon on the 8-yard scramble.
Looked like the Badgers had him deep, you know, running for his life, and scrambled out of that and found some space down the sideline and actually scored a touchdown off it.
Hodges'
It looks
point
like-
after touchdown is no good.
Extra
Only
point was
1
no
second
good.
left to go in the first half. Your score, Skutt Catholic 34, Bennington
So 1
14.
second left here in the half. So we are going to see a kickoff.
Assume they're going to squib it down the field, and so that we touch it and run the clock off without the offense going to field. Because they kick it deep, we can get the ball at the 20. If they kick it in the end zone like they have been, we get it at the 20 and 1 big pass from Bowen and we score. But so I bet they squib kick it, and so that that second goes off the clock. It ends the half.
On your feet, Skyhawk fans, for Hodges' kick.
Sure enough,
Yep.
there's the squib. Gets a nice bounce there.
Get outside, he might.
He's going. He's not quite able to break enough.
Nice return, but
Final play, the first
unfortunately
half
that's
score at halftime.
ends the half.
Skutt Catholic
Skutt 34, Bennington 14.
An
So
update
we'll
in Class B. Halfway
be
through the second
signing
quarter,
off here as far
it
as
is
the
Omaha
sound.
Ron Colley
But,
20,
We'll still stay on. Just
the video will be on.
we don't have the Badger band here this
Yeah,
this
I'm sure
Friday
they'll-
night.
they'll have some entertainment. Looks like getting ready here, so let you enjoy that
We'll
as we take a break.
we'll cut the audio out since we're right in the middle of the stands.
Yeah, and you might hear some cheering for Skutt, and so.
And we'll be back shortly. All right, we are back. We're under a minute from the kickoff of the second half here. The Badgers are going to receive the ball. Ready to kick the ball to start the game.
Yeah, Badger down by 20, but they get the ball. And, you know, the one positive is Bennington's number 2 in Class B offense. So, you know, it can score a lot of points, but, you know, against the number 1 team in the state, that's going to be difficult.
Yep.
So, need to get some breaks here to get back into it and you know, and make a good run here and see what we can do. You know, and really losing Tyler LeClaire, you really don't realize how much that hurts. But you know, Tyler was number 5 in Class B with 13 touchdowns overall, and scoring number 6 with 78 points. So, you know, a very important part of our offense is missing, and so. You know, certainly you still have a lot of weapons, but you don't want to lose one of them against one of the best teams out there. Just need every bullet you can have and can use out there.
Yep.
So here we go with the kickoff.
This deep kick down in about the 1. We're going to return it here. Stopped about the
15 or 16.
Tackled by Melrose for the Skyhawks.
So starting kind of deep in their territory here, but
It'll be first and
got to
10
get our
Badgers
offense going now.
at their own 16-yard line.
You know, offensively, again, Nick Bone, number 1, not only in passing, but total yards overall. 3,414 going into the game. And there's a quick pass at Colby Puck.
Bowen's pass is complete to
pick
Puck.
up about 5
Tracy
there.
on the tackle for the Skyhawks.
You know, Nick Bowen's also not only number 1 in Class B, but number 2 in all classes. So, you know, we certainly got the offense to get back in it. We just need to have some breaks and get some stops on defense.
So Badgers start
Gain 6 on the
first
play.
drive.
That'll be enough for a first and 10 for
Pick up
Bennington at
first
their own
down.
26.
I think that was tipped at the line and
Bowen's
almost
pass
picked
is
off.
incomplete,
That would have
broken
been
up by Trout,
really would have hurt bad.
intended for
They've been
Oregon.
giving them the ball about the 30-yard
It'll be
line.
second and 10 Badgers at their own
Down by
26.
3 scores. You don't want to do that. Turnover right now. We need to take advantage of every possession we have. Going under some pressure, and he's going to run it. Scrambling out, and he's going to get a few yards there.
Bowen on
Probably
the
about
quarterback
6
keeper.
or so, looks like.
So bring up
Ott and Racy
third
on the
and about
tackle for the
4.
Skyhawks. Gain of 5 on the play. It'll be 3rd and 5 for the Badgers at their own 31-yard line.
Bowen throws it down the middle and
Nice
nice
catch
grab
there.
there.
Bowen's pass
Yeah,
is
Schmatter
complete.
there, got for the first down.
Schmatterer on the reception. Gain of about 8 on the play. It'll be first and 10
So the Badgers are still moving.
at their own 39-yard line.
No need to panic yet, but we do need to be moving the ball. Need to, like I said, take advantage of every opportunity we got and every series we got. Go look, he's looking deep. Schmatter's was open and it was underthrown. Schmatter had to come back, and they had a receiver underneath that or a defender underneath just about picked it off.
And they're going to have roughing the
Broken
passer.
up by Gordon.
Bowen's a
There
little
is
slow
penalty
getting
on
up
the
there.
play. Roughing the passer against the Skyhawks. That'll be a 15.
Yeah,
And
he's,
Bowen's still
and an automatic first and 10 for
fixing his
Bennington.
socks and moving a little slow.
It'll be first and 10 Badgers at the Skyhawk 46-yard line.
So that'll move the ball into Skutt territory, 46-yard line. So with first down.
So it's time, quick pass out and pick up of about
Pass is complete to
6 or
Schneider.
7 there.
Pushed out of bounds by Chambers.
Looks like about 6,
Gain of 5 on the play.
maybe 5.
Second and 5 for Bennington at the Skyhawk 41.
Oh, there we go. Got them jumping off sides. That should pick up a first down.
For the play.
Or very close. Depends on, I think it might be about
Well, they got
6 inches short of the first down.
Oh,
Unless the guy steps big.
well, looks like he's going to get first down Badgers.
Yeah, he had
That'll be
some
enough
big
for a
steps
Badgers
there.
First down and 10 at the Skyhawk
Because if
36.
you look at where the ball is spotted and where down marker was, it was going to be about 6 inches short. And guy had must have a big foot or something.
I disagree.
Take anything we can get.
Run this time. Maybe like the second or third run.
Thought we'd throw them off guard there with the run, but they were ready, and actually a loss of yardage there.
Lost a couple on that one. Bring up second and 12.
But again, with our offense, that doesn't matter.
Loss of about 2 on the play. It'll be second and 12 for Bennington at the Skyhawk 38.
Oh,
Bowen
the defender timed it just right.
And then a flag come.
for O'Connor.
Nope, okay. I thought the flag was coming, but it was not.
Brinker on the coverage for the Skyhawks.
Just official's hand moved just right.
That ball floated a little too long, and defender timed it just right.
It'll
And
be
big
third
hit,
and 12
knocked the ball loose, but wasn't going to go very far
for the
anyway,
Badgers
Right.
at the Skyhawk 38.
unless the defender missed the tackle. Boys are
Oh,
pressure.
the
He's going to
pressure
go
gets
down
sacked.
for a loss.
Play.
Brings up fourth down,
Emmanuel Spital in on the sack for the
and
Skyhawks.
about 16 to go.
Loss of 4. It'll be
Right.
and 16 for Bennington at the
See what
Skyhawk
they're going to do, if
42.
they're going to punt it or go for it.
Well, lining up here. And
He's lying pretty deep like he's going to
Punt.
punt, so but you never know. Yep, and he's going to punt it and try pinning him deep. Nice punt there. It's going to roll into the 5-yard line, and
Bowen's pass is down at the Skyhawk.
down about the
1-yard
half-yard line. So
And that is
nice,
where Skutt Catholic will take over
nice
first
punt and
and
roll
10.
for the Badgers.
8th graders.
Now,
It's
if we
time
can get a
to
stop
register for
here.
grade placement exam on January 11th. That's a Saturday, 8 a.m.
You know, there's still a lot of time with 8
Register
minutes
online at
33 in the
skuttcatholic.com
third quarter,
and
but
come soar with the
we can't mess
Skyhawks
around too long.
at Skutt
Yep.
Catholic.
do need a stop here.
Need a 3 and out would be nice, and then they got a punt, and we'll have great field position. But you know, they're like you're saying earlier in the first half, they were running up the middle on us a little bit too much,
They
get too
went
many yards.
Gordon on the
Up the
quarterback
middle this
keeper.
time again, about to the, looks like they're going to the
3 on
4.
the play.
Yeah, quarterback sneak. I think he's just trying to get a few yards to get some space there.
It'll be 2nd and 7 Skyhawks.
And unfortunately, got too
at the
much on that
Bennington- or
sneak
the
there.
Skyhawk 4-yard line.
Up the middle again here and kicked out to the side. Still quarterback keeper, and looks like he's going to go down about the 8, maybe 9-yard line. They'll give him 9.
Keeper.
So it's about 3rd and 1.5.
Tackled by Thomas for the Badgers. Gain of about 5 on the play. 3rd and 2 for the Skyhawks at the Bennington 9-yard line.
Badgers get a stop there.
Nice stop there. They did pick up a yard, but that's going to be short. Be 4th down, and I'm sure they're going to punt because they'd be crazy not to.
Yeah, they don't get that first down, and it's so saying here's a touchdown.
So that's what Badgers needed to get a 3 and out and get the ball back. We should get in great field position. Unless they get some crazy roll, should be on the Skutt side of the field. Oh.
And Mitchell Anderson decided not to field that punt. Dropped at the 43.
If he could have fielded it, he probably could have got another 5-10 yards at least. But I think it was misjudged.
Yeah, it looks like he just thought it dropped just in front of where he thought it was going to go.
Maybe
not really any
cold,
wind
heavy air. Maybe it's dropped faster than expected. I don't know. Anyhow, Badgers taking over at the 43.
Bowen scrambling a little bit there. He's going to take off and pick up a couple yards there.
Bowen on the quarterback scramble, pushed out of bounds.
Put him down 39.
But we really need to get a score here on this drive. There's 6 minutes and 28 seconds left in the 3rd quarter, so time's really ticking now. It's starting to really become important. And you know Skutt's going to be running the ball most of the time, and I don't see them throwing it anymore.
Back a little pressure there.
And
middle's intercepted. And out of bounds about the 50-yard line there. Yep, down at the.
Skutt Catholic will take over 1st and 10.
Stepped out right at the 50.
Right at midfield.
So we really didn't need that, but we're going to need to get some turnovers ourselves going here. I don't see them passing too much, so we're going to need to knock the ball loose. If they do pass, Grady Corrigan, not only can he catch a ball, but he on offense, he can catch it on defense. He's #1 in Class B in interceptions with 5 interceptions this year, but I just don't see him throwing the ball, especially getting yards like that right up the middle. Really need to stop him.
Tackle by Miller.
Yeah, and going right up the middle and picking up 8 at a time.
It'll be 2nd and 2 Skyhawks at the Bennington 42. An update from Waverly. In the 3rd quarter, it is Waverly 28, Hastings 7.
If you can hear that, update from Waverly, 28-7. Waverly's leading that game, and the winner of this game gets to play the winner of that game. So that's an important game to be keeping up on 1st down for the Skutt there.
Pick up about 7 on that one, or 8. So give me a 1st down at the Bennington 34.
Check that gain of 8 on the play. It'll be 1st and 10 Skyhawks at the Badger 34-yard line.
And not only are they moving the ball, but the time is ticking away, and that's
we're coming up on
probably
5 minutes.
If they score here, it's going to make things very, very tough. I mean, it's tough in the anyway, down 3 scores, but going down 4 is just at this point of the game going to be difficult. Too many yards, getting too many yards up the middle there.
Gain of 9 on the play.
So that was 9 yards of gain on that play.
On the tackle. Check that gain of 8 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 2 Skyhawks at the Badger.
The announcer tricked me. I was going by what he said, and as soon as I repeated it, I noticed a marker and like, oh no, and then it was only 8 yards. Can't count on them. The announcers there.
Can't count on announcers. Can't count on the officials stepping on the same spot as each other.
Trust my own judgment.
One there. Ooh, and quarterback was tripped up a little bit. Was able to get the handoff. And down at about the 20-yard line, so another 1st down for the Skyhawks.
Tackle by Essing. Gain of 7 on the play. That'll be enough for a Skyhawk 1st and 10.
Yeah, they're just
20-yard line.
Getting chunks of yards right now and clock's a ticking, and they're taking their time.
Coming up on 4 minutes here left in the third quarter. This time they're going to fake it.
They're going to pass and
throw the ball, and almost intercepted there.
Gordon's pass is incomplete, intended for Racy.
Seth Wimpin reaching for that, and just about
Wimpin on the coverage for
got that interception. That would have been nice.
Second and 10 Skyhawks.
Kind of surprising they were throwing it, but
20-yard line.
I understand that you want to mix it up a little bit, but geez, you're getting 7-8 yards on per run. I don't know why you stop doing that, but I'm just a wrestling coach, so I don't know. It's like saying, no, you're getting a single leg takedown every time you're on your feet. Why switch off to a fireman's carry or something? Just keep doing that single leg.
Why throw a headlock?
Yeah, why throw a headlock? All right, so that's 3rd and almost 5. About 4 3/4 looks like. So we can get a stop here. Probably 4 down territory. I don't know if their kicker can kick it. He's got a decent leg.
Option
and
keeper.
It looks like
he will get the stop.
Gordon on the keeper.
About maybe 2 yards. Or no. The down marker guy down there, he marked it wrong, then he came back. But
at the Badger 14-yard line.
So 4 and 4. Looks like they're going to go for it.
Don't see any kicking tees in anybody's hand.
So get a stop here. At least it keeps us within 3 scores, but time is starting to become an issue too. And that looks like he's going to get it.
Yeah, and still driving there. And the ball's
fumble.
out. The ball's out.
The Badgers say they got it.
And yes
they do.
On the carry.
As Kyler Essing coming up with the ball.
So huge turnover for the Badgers as Skutt was driving in.
So
they were able to rip the ball out in the pile and come up with it.
Still a little life in the Badgers yet.
It is not over, folks.
Yeah, Skutt fans were pretty excited that they were moving that pile, and I don't blame them. But then after they lost it, they're all like, go down.
Bowen's pass is complete to Corrigan.
So pick up of about 6 on that, bring up 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 for Bennington at their own 11.
So they really said there's no need to panic. There still quite isn't need to panic, but you need that finger close to the panic button. They need to have a good sense of urgency and
not take some losses here.
By number 50, Ryan Bolish. Loss of 2 yards.
Down to about minute 35 left in the quarter here.
3rd and 7 for the Badgers at their own 9-yard line.
Maybe we can get one of those long touchdown passes. Colby Puck there. Just a little short, and Puck was battling with the defender for the ball and couldn't quite come up with it. It's a pretty long pass to make anyway, but just if you could have let him a little bit, he could have had a lot of yards, maybe even gone. But that's a tough throw to make no matter what.
Nice punt there.
Good high punt, got bounce sideways.
Going to be down about the 39.
At the Badger 39-yard line, that is where Skutt Catholic will take over. 1st and 10.
Got a minute 9 left in the third quarter here.
Socks with a purpose are available for your gifting pleasure. Know someone who loves
we really need to start looking at turnovers now. I mean, it's 3 scores against number one team in the state is just, you know, I mean, shoot, we've only got 2 in this whole game, and we've gotten a lot of yardage.
Yeah.
So
turnovers and stops. Gotta have stops.
Turnovers and long drives that don't make it just kind of killed us today. You can't wonder how much losing Tyler Leclerc changed that. If you know, have another option out there, maybe you get some more of those, especially when he's the leading scorer on the team.
Gain of about 7 on the play.
You know, that
It'll be 2nd and 3, Skutt Catholic.
doesn't help losing him.
2-yard line.
Yeah, 43 seconds. I assume they're going to run one more play, unless it's out of bounds or incompletion. But got to assume they're going to run it. Oh, and they're going to jump.
Penalty flag before the snap. False start against the Skyhawks. That'll be a 5-yard penalty. 2nd and 8 at the Badger 37.
Don't understand that rule with the offense jumps like that. You should stop the clock. But again, like I said, I'm a wrestling coach. And the
throw out there is incomplete. Stops the clock with 2 seconds left in the 3rd quarter.
Brings up 3rd and about 8 yards to go here. So chance to get a stop here and get the ball back. And
at the Bennington 37.
you know, it's still possible, but we got to really, defense has got to step up here. They're going to throw it deep, and he's got a receiver, and he overthrew him. So he brings up 4th and 8, but that ends the quarter. So we go to the 4th quarter.
That will be the final
No
play.
change, no score this quarter. Two high-powered offense like that, and no score.
Bennington 14.
So unified bowling, they started. That's kind of a new sport that the NSAA has, and Bennington has a unified bowling team, and they got a game coming up on the 14th at Maple Lane. So got nothing going on that day. Stop by and watch the unified bowling team. Well, the winter sports are going to start getting going here soon. I mean, kind of feels like it out here.
It's a little chilly. Kind of jealous of everybody at home watching, keeping warm.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, it's chilly, but not.
Yeah.
Living in Nebraska all my life, I knew how to dress for it, so it's not too bad. But, yes, it's chilly. And quarterback's under pressure. Looks like a screen pass. And that was
sniffed out.
Well defended there by Garrett Minke.
Tackled by Minke.
This could bring up 1st and 10 for the Badgers.
Skutt Catholic will turn it over on downs to the Badgers.
Bennington really needs to put together a drive here.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised that they didn't punt it and try pinning Bennington deep and make them go down the field. You know, because time is, important. But I guess Bennington can score on any one single play, as we've seen earlier. And like they're going for it here, but he's just covered down there and almost intercepted. So.
It'll be 2nd and 10 Badgers at their own 38-yard line.
We're going to flag
Bowen
down,
is
but
sacked on the play by
Bowen
number
sacked.
24, Blake
I think
Anderson.
he's going to be holding there.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's normally what it is when flag's thrown there.
And Skutt's going to
There
decline the
was a
penalty.
on the play, holding against Bennington. That penalty will be
Yeah,
declined.
yeah, they do that so that they lose the down.
Yeah, and
Otherwise,
lost plenty of yards
you-
anyways.
Loss of 10 on the play.
Right, and
It'll
you know
be
they
3rd
might
and
have
20 for the Badgers.
gained 5 yards on the penalty, but they would have, you know, with our offense, 5 yards is nothing. So probably a good call on their part to decline it. But again, 3rd and 21, no big deal. Well, maybe.
One scrambling,
There we
heaves it
go.
up there.
Oh!
Bowen's pass is incomplete.
We had Jace Miller wide open. I don't know if he saw him or not, but
Miller, the
he was
intended target, broken
wide
up by
open.
Brinker.
Didn't look like he's
That'll
throwing
bring
for
up
Miller
4th
because Miller had to come back,
for
and
the Badgers at their own
and then
48-yard line.
Skutt tipped it, and he almost was able to get the reception anyway if he was in the right spot. But Badgers back to punt now. And
A wobbly kick. It's gonna
Wobbly
go.
kicked it.
They're going to call
About
it
the
down at the
50-yard
50.
line.
Bowen's punt goes out of bounds. Pair caught by Archer on the sideline. It'll be Skutt Catholic ball, 1st and 10 at midfield.
All right, really no question now. We need some kind of turnovers to have any chance here.
Gordon on the keeper.
Looks like guys are trying to rip the ball out there, but they pick up 7 yards on that run. It's quarterback keeper.
Tackle for Bennington.
That's the only problem. If you try stripping it, it usually give up a couple extra yards every
Yep.
time. That's where you need to gang tackle them and get a bunch of guys on it and hold them up and then strip at it.
This time a play action pass there, and he's got an open receiver down the middle.
That's where he stripped that ball there, but
Gordon's pass is
big.
complete.
That's
Number 31,
complete to Max Brinker.
big gain for Skutt.
Gain
Now
of
they're
22 on the play.
deep in Bennington's territory, about the 21.
It'll be 1st and 10 Skyhawks at the Bennington 21-yard line.
Going back up the middle again.
And a nice stop. Looks like it's Garrett Minke. If I could read right, yep. Garrett on the stop again.
Deasing on the carry. Tackled by Minke.
Pick up of
Gain
about 2.
on the play. It'll be 2nd and 8 for the Skyhawks at the Badger 19.
Told these guys, gave them an incentive to win this game, that if they win this game, think about it. You know, they play another week and they might get out of some of the 2-a-days, and so Garrett's really going for that. He's getting name called a few times here for tackle. He's like, no 2-a-days for me. But need
Gain of about 5. It'll be 3rd.
down to about 9 minutes left, so time's really becoming a factor now. And obviously we got to keep out of the end zone first here, but time is really counting down here. Skutt's taking their time, getting the plays off. They're waiting as long as they can. You can see them waiting until the official.
Looks like forward progress. They're going to get him right at the first.
A little short, looks
A little
like.
bit short, yeah. Thought for a second he was going to give it to him, but it's just going to be 4th and inches here.
It'll be 4th
4th and about a
and
foot.
less than a yard on the Bennington 11-yard line.
the middle again.
And to get the first down and more.
Gain of about 4 on the play. Tackle by Corrigan. But that'll be enough for a Skyhawk first and goal at the Bennington 7-yard line.
This game's really slowed down right now. Skutt trying to run the clock and
going back up the middle and a pickup of about 1.
Tackle by Essing.
Second goal from the 5.
2 on the play. It'll be second and goal Skyhawks at the Badger 5-yard line.
We're closing in on 7 minutes left here, about 7 minutes and 10 seconds in the game, so
Elkhorn South 14.
really got to make things happen. Yeah, you can see Skutt just taking their time, and you know that's smart on their part. You see the official behind the defenders start counting, waving his arm. That there's 5 seconds left, so that's when they try snapping the ball, just with almost no time on the
Quarterback
play clock.
keeper picks up a couple there. Third and goal from the 3.
Tackle by Thomas. Gain of about 2. It'll be third and goal for the Skyhawks at the Badger 3-yard line.
Once again up the middle here.
And
So a touchdown
Be a
for the
touchdown.
Skyhawks.
Skyhawks. Deasing from 3 yards out.
We got an injured player there for Skutt. He's able to get up and jog off
It's like
the field.
a shoulder or something there. His arm's dangling. Like the extra point's good. It's a 41-14 with 6 minutes left in the game. So. Yeah, talking about winter sports coming up here. That's starting real soon. I know we're starting conditioning next week. We can't get on the mat yet until the 18th. It's the first day you can be on the mat, but we can run and lift and all that stuff. We just can't do anything on the mat, or not even an open mat where you have a coaches in there, you can't be in there. So we're gonna run, we're gonna lift, and good thing about that, it kind of helps us get ready, so take care of a lot of little things before the season really get started, so we can focus on wrestling right off the bat. And, getting the warm-ups, everybody acclimated to what we got to do, especially a lot of the new guys. And, what we're doing warming up and our in-season lifting program, so we'll do that a couple times next week so that they're familiar with that, so we don't have to teach that when the season starts. So here's the kickoff, kind of shallow compared to what he's been doing down to the 10. A nice little run.
Out to about the 35, maybe 38. Or sorry, 33. They're going to call him down at 33, 34-yard line.
Tackle by Kubat for the Skyhawks.
Badgers have 5 minutes and 53 seconds to quickly march down the field 4 times.
At their own 34-yard line.
But we'll start conditioning, but the football players, if the game finishes as what it's looking like, they'll get a break. They'll get a week off and get healed up a little bit from bumps and bruises and get refreshed and ready to go. But
tackle by Polson for the Skyhawks.
10-yard pickup there for the Badgers.
Badgers hurry up offense here. got 5:40 left in the game, so we really need to go.
Under
Down
pressure,
4
and
scores.
Bowen's gonna
He's
looks
gonna
like
go
he's
down.
sacked.
Sacked on the play by number 5, Jack Keneally.
That's one of those where it'd be good to have a short option. It looked like everybody was on
Awesome.
deeper routes. He
10
had
on
no
the
one he
play.
could dump it off
It'll
to.
be 2nd and 20 for Bennington from their own 34-yard line.
Yeah, and really at this point you got to go. Go for the big ones. You know, that's the only way you can get back in. Short passes just aren't gonna do it. And problem is you can't get enough time back there, and they're coming.
Bowen
They're
is sacked on the play
you know, it's just
by number 64,
it's rough.
Jacob
Yep.
Steidl.
because they know we got to go deep, so they're gonna have their guys. Their safety's gonna be deep. They're gonna bring the blitz because they know that
Yeah,
we need time for the play to develop, and if they can get in, they can get some pressure, and get some sacks. And
they're
that's
playing
kinda
two
what's happening.
safeties deep. And we're gonna have a holding there. Almost intercepted, but
yeah, I think Garrett got a takedown.
Bowen
It's
pass
a nice
is
takedown though,
incomplete.
but I don't, I didn't see how it would have happened to start with, but
Breaks up the pass.
he took his guy
Penalty
down.
flag on the play.
He's ready
Holding
for wrestling
against
season, I
Badgers.
guess, or something. Right?
That penalty will be declined.
they declined the
It will
penalty. Makes sense because it's gonna be 4th and
24 for Bennington at their own
24.
30-yard.
Bowen's gonna punt it away. High kick. It's gonna
Yeah.
leave anybody back to take a chance. They just played coverage. And it's gonna be down to about the
Bowen
35,
down
36 there.
at the
4 minutes and 17 seconds left in the game here.
First and 10.
You know, that if Skutt can get first downs, they can run the clock out. So, it's kind of
Final.
feels kind of strange only scoring 14 points, as much offense as we've
Omaha
had.
West Side,
Certainly
35.
had some opportunities, just the turnovers at the wrong times, and obviously playing the #1 team in the state, you got to take chances or whatever,
And didn't help having LeClaire go down early.
yep, takes an option out. And
Takes
big
the-
run for Skutt up the middle. But yeah, you take your #1 scorer out of the game, and that's another option for
Tackled
you.
by
And
Miller. Gain of about
the
13
colder
on the play.
weather,
It'll be first and 10
with the
Skyhawks
passing offenses, that
on their own 49-yard
it's a
line.
little bit tougher. So, just great season, but it looked like it's, unless some miracle happens, it's going to come to an end here. But a lot of youth on this team too. Bowen's obviously a
Olsen on the
senior,
keeper.
and there's some great
Gain of a
seniors
yard
who are
on the
going to,
play.
great athletes on the senior class that are going to miss.
Tackled by Holtz.
But got a lot of underclassmen
It'll
that
be
are
2nd and 9 Skyhawks.
very
at
good.
midfield.
So, that the program's going in the right direction right now.
Bring up 2nd and about 9. Toss here. And look like a pickup of about maybe when the ball popped out, but they're saying he was down already.
No gain on the play.
That'll bring the clock to under 3 minutes.
Gain of a yard. It'll be 3rd and 8 Skyhawks at the Badger 49-yard line. An update from Waverly with 9 minutes and 10 seconds left to go in the 4th quarter. Waverly 41, Hastings 14.
If you heard that, Waverly's up 41-14, so
Identical scores.
yeah.
That would be a rematch from earlier in the season with Skutt and Waverly, and that one went into overtime. So that'd be a great game to watch. And maybe the two best teams in the state.
Gain of a yard on the play. Mayfield
You know,
the tackle for the Badgers. That'll bring up 4th and 7 for the Skyhawks.
And Skutt certain taking their time again. The clock's down to about 2 minutes left. No 2-minute warnings here, so it's going to keep going. We're not the NFL.
Looks like they're just going to line up and maybe try one more run.
Yeah, run the clock down a little bit, I guess. But
Well, I guess you pass here. It doesn't matter if you don't get it. And it looks like he would have been out of bounds, but dropped anyways.
got a minute 38, and the Badgers take over. But really, minute 38, there's nothing you can do.
Bennington will turn the ball, or Skutt Catholic will turn the ball over on down to the Badgers.
It looks like Bowen might be done for the day. Cale Bird's coming out. You know, and done for the day, and done for career at Bennington. Great career, great season for Nick Bowen and the seniors. You know, all the seniors.
A little high snap there, but gets the handoff and a
Nice little run there.
good run there by Ross Kaiser. Pickup of about
Kaiser
8.
on the carry.
Bring it up 2nd and 2.
Saucier leading a copious amount of Skyhawks in on the tackle. Gain of 8 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 2 for Bennington at the Skyhawk 44-yard line.
Waiting for one of our guys to run off the field to snap it.
Another handoff to Kaiser, but this time
No
he
gain.
stopped.
Kaiser on
So
the
bring
carry.
3rd and 2. Got to run about one more play.
Keneally and Dennis leading a gaggle of Skyhawks in on the tackle. No gain on the play. It'll be 3rd and 2, Bennington at the Skyhawk 44.
This time a keeper by Bird, and he's going to pick up the first down.
There.
Bird on
Down
the
to
carry.
40.
Down to 26 seconds in the game.
Gain of about 4 on the play.
Maybe one more play they'll run. I mean, they don't have to if they don't want to, but
It'll be 1st and 10.
probably I'm
Badgers
sure they'll line up and run it. And
at the Skyhawk 40-yard line.
This time another keeper by Bird. He breaks one tackle, breaks 2. He picks up about 5-6 yards
Bird
there.
on the carry.
12 seconds. I don't know if they'll get another play
We're
off.
going to do it here.
Yep, that'll be it. That'll be the game. Skutt
And that
41,
will be the final
Bennington
ball
14.
game.
That's your final. That's the
score.
final
Skutt Catholic
game of the
41,
season.
Bennington 14.
Well, Skutt ended the volleyball, softball, now football. I think in wrestling we'll need to
We would like to thank
fix
our
that.
guests
They're going to be
from
our
high school
district.
for attending
Skutt will be
tonight's contest.
Class B
Congratulations,
one
Bennington, on
district
outstanding
at Bennington.
season.
We're hosting districts this
Please
year. And
try to pick up any
so,
trash in the area as you leave the stadium. And thank
even
you all
though
for
that doesn't
tickets
keep
to
them out of
tonight's
state, but
Please drive home
let's
safely,
knock them
and
off.
thank you for your
Knock a few
support.
guys out of
Get
state
it,
for 'em.
get some revenge for our classmates here. So
That'll wrap it up here. Thanks for everybody watching.
wow, you need to tweet that out. That
Had someone log in the site from Kazakhstan. And once again, thanks to the Booster Club for sponsoring this broadcast, this postseason broadcast.
well, you mentioned
Hopefully
Kazakhstan. I'm sure that's someone in the military, and we appreciate your service. If you're still on, you know, and especially Veterans Day coming up, I really appreciate that service and signing in. So back to you, Craig, I guess.
Yep, that'll do it for us.